Hi guys, Gretchen with Healer's Insight here. This video is on meditation, specifically different styles of meditation. You may think that in order to meditate effectively, you have to be perfectly Lotus, prayer mudra, Om. Not always the case, because that doesn't always work for everybody. I have 17 different styles of meditation that we're going to discuss in this video. I use a combination of a few of these. My meditations honestly depend on the situation, time of day, location, etc., etc., and my mood. Yep, my meditation style depends on my mood. You'll find out more shortly. Welcome back. Like I said, I do have 17 different styles of meditation. I'm going to name them off really quickly and then we'll go through them one by one. We have breath work. It's going to be intentional breath work. Yoga asanas, the actual movement of yoga. Walking in the woods, candle gazing, air gazing, water gazing, earth gazing, cloud watching, guided meditations, chakra meditations, chanting, dancing, swimming, water grounding, sound therapy, and singing bowls. Yeah, that's a style of meditation, but you didn't know that. We're gonna get started with breath work for number one. Breath work for number one. Hey guys, so breathwork is meditation. Breathwork is meditation has been used since at least 3000 BC, probably way before then. So what does breathwork do for your body? Let's start with, it stops acute stress responses. It settles your body, it settles your brain. You come out of that fight, flight, freeze, that constant anxiety. Help me! And you go into rest and restore, allowing your brain to see more options. It also allows you to release trauma, release some depression, and improve sleep. Who could use better sleep? I can use better sleep. I can always use better sleep. Like, I have no problem falling asleep. It's staying asleep. That's my problem. So this does help with better sleep. It improves your sense of self. It makes you feel joyful, helps you stay focused and present in the moment. But for our purposes, what does it do? It helps you explore different frames of the conscious mind, the unconscious, subconscious mind, rather, the subconscious mind consciously. So the breath work will allow you to settle down into that meditative state, allow you to still be conscious, and explore those subconscious parts of you, allowing you to connect. Ooh, that's pretty cool, right? So there are a bunch of different types of breath work, and I will list off a few of the more common types here in just a minute. Hey guys, so we're gonna go through three of my favorite breath works really quickly. We're gonna start with Nadi Shodhana. I feel that's the most difficult one. Go ahead and put your hands up, put these two fingers down. These two will go gently against your left nostril. You'll inhale, and you'll picture this inhale coming from your pelvic floor or your root chakra up this side body to your crown chakra. Inhale, then switch, push your thumb here, open this up, exhale through this nostril from your crown chakra down that left side body to your root chakra, and then you're going to inhale up and switch and exhale down, and inhale up and exhale down. You see how it's going. You'll do that for about 10 minutes. Do this usually early in the morning, late at night, when it's quiet, dark. It's more of a balancing kind of meditation, breathwork meditation. Another way to do this, to get your mind in a really meditative state, is to do block breathing. That's an easy 4-4-4-4. Inhale, inhale, hold, exhale, hold. 4-4-4-4. Count to 4 in your head. Make sure it's the same count of 4 though, because you don't want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know. If you are having a particularly stressful day, that exhale 4, turn that into a 6 and exhale just a little bit slower and longer. Get rid of some of that excessive carbon dioxide and kind of bring that parasympathetic nervous system back down into rest and restore. Finally, this is my favorite breathwork meditation, as I breathe in this pure white light. I drop my grounding cord from my root chakra, my perineum, into the ground. And I breathe in this pure white light, and I store it at my toes. And I fill my body with this pure white light. And then I breathe out all the black stuff that it is taking the place of. So there's a little bit of visualization going on with this breath work, but I'll keep breathing in that white light and keep filling up my body until I feel the whole body has been full. And then I'll go a little bit further and kind of just like fill in those extra chakras up on the top too. And when you continue doing this, I find that when I do this one, I get like that meditation tingly going. If you haven't experienced the meditation tingly, you will. And then you'll go, oh, that's what they were talking about. Literally the first time I experienced it during my meditation, I went, oh, that's what they were talking about. It's kind of cool. So those are my top 3 breath works. There are multiple other breath works. You may vibe with another one. So please do some research on your own and see which one you like best. Next up, yoga asanas. All right, I know I said that yoga asanas are up next, and they kind of are. So this next is actually going to be a group of several of them. We're going to call them meditation and movement. We have yoga asanas, which you match the movement to the breath. Inhale up, exhale down. And if you keep doing it over and over and it's repetitive, your body gets into that meditative mind. Another form would be working out. Yep, not saying go to a noisy ass gym and work out there and think that you're going to get into a meditative mind, because you know that's not going to happen. Work out at home. But again, you match movement to breath, so it is a form of meditation. Swimming, same thing. How many strokes till you come up and take a breath, right? Dancing, the same thing. You inhale on some and you exhale on others. This next one is walking in nature. Now, walking in nature could mean walking in the woods, which not only would be matching movement to breath, the walking with the inhaling and the exhaling, but you get that a little bit of that color guidance with the green, which usually de-stresses people. And also with walking in the woods, you get that earthing going too, especially if you like stop and take your shoes off and walk around in that soft earth barefoot. Walking in nature could mean walking on the beach. Walking on the beach, you are likely going to be barefoot. You will have that earthing going for you. You have the water and you have the salt, so you have this beautiful neutralizing as you're matching the movements. You're matching the movements to the breath. So that is an amazing place. You could be walking through the park. You could be walking through a garden. I don't know. You could be walking wherever it is that your nature is, through the desert, any of those places. So these are all movement meditation. Yes, something as simple as that will bring you into a meditative state, as long as you're bringing that breath and you're matching that breath to that movement. Bringing that breath down, instead of taking those short, shallow breaths, taking longer, deeper breaths, starting in that gut and filling up, instead of those short, shallow chest breaths and those little slightly longer exhales, then this is a form that can be a form of meditation. Up next, we have all the gazing meditations. These are kind of fun, but I really like, these are a mood food for me. I have got to be in the mood for these. All right, so now we have the gazing meditations. What do I mean by gazing? Well, there is candle gazing meditation. You will put a candle at eye level so you're not straining your neck, in a room with no drafts so that it's not blowing the candle around. You will gently stare, not directly because you don't want to burn your retinas up. So you will gently stare, like a soft stare, blur it out in your vision at this candle as long as you can with your eyes open. And then when they water, and you get them shut, then you let them finally shut. You hold the vision of the candle in your brain, and that is what will cause your brain to go into meditation, is just holding that vision, and your breath, your breathing, concentrating on that long, slow breathing while holding that vision of that candle in your brain. Then we have air gazing. So air gazing is a little different. Air gazing would likely be done in the daytime. You will see the little dust particles, see what you can see in the air, the smaller things that float by, things that you might have seen in the air as a child but no longer see as an adult because things are kind of numbed to us. So kind of just like space out on that, gently picture it as different little particles or whatever it is that you want to picture in your meditation. Now we have water gazing. So water gazing is similar to candle gazing in the aspect that you'll have this bowl of water and you will softly gaze at it, but on the outside of the bowl of water you will also have a candle or a light source that will be reflective on the water surface, kind of breaking up the monotony of that water. And you'll gently gaze at that, holding those eyes open as long as you can. And when they water and blink, blink, blink shut, you'll hold that vision, that last vision that you saw of the water and the fire dancing on the water in your mind as long as possible while concentrating on your breath at the same time. Big belly breath in, longer, slower breaths out. And that will bring you into that beautiful meditative mind. Next up is earth gazing. Now, earth gazing can be a couple of different things. You can actually literally gaze at the earth with that soft eye, that kind of blurred eye, in the same way that we did the water and the fire gazing. Or you can watch leaves, watch flowers, watch bees, watch your lively garden, just kind of be there, be one, watch a flower wave in the wind, concentrate on just that one thing, kind of earth gaze on that flower as it waves in the wind and just breathe along with it. It's also a form of moving meditation if you're moving with it and breathing with it. Cloud gazing, lay on your back, look at the clouds. People used to do this a lot more when I was a kid. We would lay there and just watch clouds and see what kind of shapes they were. We didn't know that was a form of meditation. We definitely felt calmer afterwards. And now I know why. I understand the science behind it, but then I didn't know. It just made me happy. So staring at the clouds, laying on your back, staring up at the clouds, making little animals out of them in your head, that's a form of meditation. Breathe in and breathe out. Just make sure that you're watching those long, slow breaths and that they're not those short, shallow chest breaths while you're doing these gazing meditations. All right, this next group of meditations has three. It is the sound therapy grouping. So we have the Hertz, the HZ, just YouTube HZ, different levels for different things, different chakras to release anxiety and fear, to grow love and light, to have great confidence in ourselves, awesome self-esteem. One's just for an all-around reset. There is chanting. Om is the most common chant. Om is also the only word that can be said without moving your tongue. Om. And it does stimulate that vagus nerve, that vagal nerve, all the way down. It starts with your sinuses and wraps all the way down your spine. Those little offshoots into those organs. So Omming does help. That's not your chant. It's not your chant. There's Ram, there's Ma. There's all the Reiki chants, come up with your own, write your own personal chanting mantra. Om Shanti No Sa. I won't keep torturing you like this. And then there's singing bowls. Singing bowls are a beautiful form of sound therapy. Sound therapy and vibration therapy. Just get it going. You get that singing bowl going. It's probably not going to work for me while I'm doing this on tape. See, I knew it wouldn't work for me while I was doing it on tape. Anyway, you get that. So those are three more ways to meditate. All right, this group has 3 ways to meditate that you probably are kind of familiar with if you're familiar with meditating. We're going to start with the guided meditation. You've seen the videos on YouTube or heard the videos on YouTube. You lie there or you sit there with your spine as straight as possible and whatever your comfort zone is, and you listen to someone else and you accept the suggestions into your body. I am fabulous. I am happy. I am healthy, wealthy, wise. I am the most amazing Gretchen ever. So you get that. So you do the guided meditation, and at the end, the meditator guide brings you back and you feel amazing and you feel reset. That's an easier one when you just really can't get your brain to concentrate on anything but someone else's voice. It's a nice way to get reset that way. Another form of meditation is going to be chakra meditation. This is the visualization where you picture that light coming in and you picture all your chakras opening up. I usually start at the base, make sure I'm nice and grounded through that root chakra. And then you get that red light going. You'll visualize that red light at the root chakra. And then you move on to the sacral and the orange light, the solar and the yellow, the heart and either the green or the pink. Do what's true to you. The throat and the blue. And then you have the indigo for the third eye. Now the indigo is going to be kind of like a midnight blue or a midnight purple. It is, if you ever look at like those like really cool paintings of the universe at like purpley blue in some of those Milky and some of those other galaxies, that's actually the color that is depicted for your third eye. And then you have that violet, that prettier lighter purple for your crown chakra, which is at the top, and then that will go with ultraviolet for the next one. So you'll get those going and just picture them slowly, one by one, slowly by slowly, and how that light will blow out the color where it's supposed to be, filling out, pushing out all those dark, empty black spaces with those beautiful, vibrant colors. And then at the end, do that final, and you see all of those colors around you. All right, the next one is going to be visualization, which we did a lot of that with the chakra meditation. Visualization is going to be where you can visualize that you're in a happy place, you're somewhere specific, you're maybe lying on a grassy riverbank underneath a big tree in the summer. You are sailing around the Greek islands, wherever your happy place is, you can visualize that. Close your eyes, lay down or sit up, just make sure that spine is as straight as possible, because it's easier to unclog a straight pipe than it is a crooked pipe, right? So you breathe in and picture your happy place. And just concentrate on that for a few minutes. And that's visualization meditation. Also helps. That's also what you'll use when you're trying to manifest something, is a lot of visualization meditation. But you'll visualize the same scenario over and over and over again, as it's already happening, not as a future self, but as a current self. Next up, we have our final meditation grouping. All right, final meditation grouping has two things: water grounding and earthing, which we touched on briefly back at the meditation and movement and meditation, whichever way it was that I said it then. Anyway, so water grounding, we'll start with that first. Not everybody likes to go stand outside barefoot. Some people want to sit in water and ground. I like to do both. It actually just depends. If you're a water grounder, you can ground multiple ways. Take an Epsom salt bath. Salt will neutralize those energies. And what you'll do is, while you're in that bath, you'll picture those salts neutralizing all those energies that no longer serve you. Do those big belly breath inhales and exhale. You'll watch your stomach come up and down for a while. If you want to picture your chakras resetting. Picture that beautiful light coming through. Don't stay in an Epsom salt bath longer than 20 minutes. When you pull the bathtub plug, don't hop out. Watch that stuff go down that drain and picture it. Visualization, that water grounding, and all those energies that no longer serve you being sucked far, far, far away from you. And then get out of the tub. The next one is earthing. Earthing, if you take off your shoes and you're walking around barefoot out in the nature, in the world, within 10 minutes, your body will start to reset itself. It will literally start sending all those little healing vibes up to you. If you're earthing, you can either stand or sit. I usually sit on the earth, and a lot of times I will place my hands behind me, because you can drop grounding cords through all the little parts of your fingertips and a bigger cord through the palms. Reiki masters, that's where you get that beautiful healing light going. So set those palms down on Mother Earth sometimes and let her send those healing energies back up through your body. While you're doing this, you're going to picture that big, beautiful belly breath and larger exhales. sending all that energy that no longer serves you far, 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 far away from you, letting Mother Earth shoop it away as she's sending those beautiful healing vibes into your body. This is a really great meditation to do if you've been living in your upper chakras and you truly need to ground. It's a beautiful grounding meditation. Until the next video, I'm not sure if I'm going to start with one of the Shambhala symbols or if I'm going to go ahead and do the Saint Germain. Probably going to do a Shambhala symbol first. So, until next time, namaste. Oh, hi, just kidding. If you like this video and you'd like to see more like this, please hit that subscribe button. Now, until next time, namaste.